The Berlin Wall was a major symbol of the Cold War and a dividing line between East and West Germany. It was constructed in 1961 and stood until 1989, when it was finally dismantled. In this article, we will explore the history and significance of the Berlin Wall, including its causes, its effects, and its lasting legacy. Part 1. The causes of the Berlin Wall. The Berlin Wall was constructed in the aftermath of World War II, when Germany was divided into two separate countries, the Federal Republic of Germany, West Germany, and the German Democratic Republic, East Germany. The Berlin Wall was constructed to prevent the flow of people and ideas between the two countries. The Berlin Wall was built in response to the mass emigration of people from East Germany to West Germany. In the years following World War II, many people in East Germany fled to the West in search of a better life. The East German government was concerned about the loss of skilled workers and intellectuals, and it sought to prevent further emigration. The Berlin Wall was also a symbol of the Cold War and the divide between the Western powers, led by the United States, and the Eastern powers, led by the Soviet Union. The construction of the Berlin Wall was seen as a sign of the growing tensions between the two sides, and it became a major symbol of the Cold War. The effects of the Berlin Wall. The Berlin Wall had a number of significant effects on the people of Germany and on the global political landscape. Some of the key effects of the Berlin Wall include: the Berlin Wall divided families and communities, and it had a profound impact on the lives of people in Germany. Many people were separated from their loved ones by the wall, and they were unable to visit or communicate with them. The Berlin Wall also had a significant impact on the economy of Germany. The wall hindered the flow of goods and services between the two countries, and it led to economic disparities between East and West Germany. The Berlin Wall became a major symbol of the Cold War and the divide between the Western powers and the Eastern powers. It was seen as a symbol of the tensions and mistrust between the two sides, and it became a major point of contention in the global political landscape. The fall of the Berlin Wall. The Berlin Wall stood for nearly 3 decades, but it eventually fell in 1989, in the aftermath of the collapse of the Soviet Union. The fall of the Berlin Wall was a major turning point in history, and it marked the end of the Cold War. The fall of the Berlin Wall was triggered by a series of events, including the reform movements in Eastern Europe and the growing pressure on the East German government to allow greater freedom of movement. In the summer of 1989, East Germans began to protest for greater political freedoms, and the East German government was forced to make concessions. On November 9, 1989, the East German government announced that it would allow its citizens to travel freely to the West, and the Berlin Wall was opened. Thousands of people flooded through the gates, and the Berlin Wall was finally dismantled. The legacy of the Berlin Wall. The Berlin Wall had a lasting legacy, and it continues to be remembered and studied today. Some of the key legacies of the Berlin Wall include: the Berlin Wall was a major symbol of the Cold War and the divide between East and West. It was a symbol of the tensions and mistrust between the two sides, and it became a powerful symbol of the struggles for freedom and democracy. The fall of the Berlin Wall was seen as a major victory for democracy and freedom, and it was celebrated around the world. The fall of the Berlin Wall was seen as a sign that the Cold War was coming to an end, and it was a major turning point in history. The Berlin Wall has also had a significant impact on the reunification of Germany. After the fall of the Berlin Wall, East and West Germany were reunited, and the two countries have been working to integrate their economies and political systems. The Berlin Wall has also had a lasting impact on the global political landscape. The fall of the Berlin Wall was seen as a major victory for democracy and freedom, and it has had a lasting impact on the way people think about democracy and freedom around the world. The Berlin Wall today. Today, the Berlin Wall is a major tourist attraction and a symbol of the city's history. Parts of the Berlin Wall have been preserved, and they can be seen in various locations around the city. There are also several museums and memorials dedicated to the Berlin Wall and its history. The Berlin Wall is also remembered and studied as an important part of history. It is a symbol of the Cold War and the struggle for democracy and freedom, and it continues to be a powerful reminder of the importance of these values. In conclusion, the Berlin Wall was a major symbol of the Cold War and the divide between East and West. It had a significant impact on the people of Germany and on the global political landscape, and it continues to be remembered and studied today. The fall of the Berlin Wall was a major turning point in history, and it has had a lasting impact on the way people think about democracy and freedom around the world.